This is a 2-pet strat for Dr. Ion Goldbloom in the Celestial Tournament on Timeless Isle. And this is meant for the Elic Plushie achievement. It's not meant to power level a pet. And since the Elic Plushie is not in the game yet, this is patch 6.0, and there's no documentation on how the hug works to swap your pet out, I'm going to show two different strategies to compensate for however it works, because one way will work for sure. So what I'm using is an Emerald Proto-Whelp, double power build, and I have Emerald Bite, Ancient Blessing, and Proto Strike. And then I have a Son of Animus, it's also a double power build, I forget if there's other builds for it, with Metal Fist, Siphon Animus, and Interrupting Jolt. So I start with the Proto-Whelp, and use Liftoff right away. And you two are going to trade Liftoff damage. And then I'm going to heal, just to heal up a little bit. And then use the Bite. And the Bite's going to put him under 50%, and when he goes under 50%, he uses his Feign Death move on cooldown. So you're going to immediately swap to the Son of Animus. And you're faster than the Beast, so you use Interrupting Jolt to interrupt his first round. And then use Metal Fist one time. Now you're going to swap out to what would be your plushie. And I'm just using a pet that's going to die in 2 hits to simulate the pet swap. That way if I swapped manually and brought in the back pet, it would take damage, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm bringing back in my Animus, and then I'm going to use the heal, Siphon Animus. It's going to heal me up a little bit. Actually, it interrupted my turn, so I'm going to go ahead and use Interrupting Jolt because his speed boost is gone. And then I'm going to use the heal after, and then just punch him one time to finish him off. Now this guy's faster than the bird as well, so if his Feign Death wasn't on cooldown, you could get a hit on him. But he's just going to Feign Death again and try to bring in another pet. So this guy is where some RNG comes in. He puts a buff on him that always makes him crit, and then he has some abilities that hit really hard, but they're really low chance to hit. So it's just kind of RNG that you get hit by all of these back to back consecutively. And that's going to determine on if this mechanical pet's going to be able to finish off the fight for you or not. So there's the bird again. Hit him with the heal. He's going to crit me big time with his Liftoff, but I'm going to finish him off with my mechanical pet, even though my Dragonkin pet's still alive at like half health. So that's the first method. The second method is basically the exact same pets, except what would be the plushie is shifted into the very first pet as the very first pet you'd summon. And this is probably going to be the more reliable way to do it. So what I do is I start off with what would be my plushie, and I just pass it around. And I'm going to pass the second round, and this is going to simulate the hug. And he's going to eat the Liftoff damage. And then I'm going to swap into my Emerald Proto-Whelp and basically do everything about the same, except this time I'm just going to do 2 bites and not worry about the heal, and then immediately swap to the Son of Animus again, and then get Interrupting Jolt on this guy to waste one of his rounds, and then punch him. And then I should have used the heal here to heal up, because I knew he would go first and hit me. But I punched him. Then I'm going to use heal. Then one more punch just to finish him off. And then this guy, you're faster than this guy. You don't have a speed boost anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and use Interrupting Jolt on him. And then punch him and go ahead and finish him off since his Feign Death is on cooldown. And then this guy comes out. This guy, once again, is like the RNG factor of the fight. So I'm going to hit him with the heal just to try to stay alive as long as possible. And as you can see, his big hit ability, has 25% chance to hit, but if it hits you, it's gonna hurt. So then I'm just basically whittling this guy down, using stuff as it's off cooldown. And he dies with the other guy having one hit left, and then I use a lift off for this guy. And it just happened to line up good that he was buffing himself as I could get the lift off. But it's possible he could crit you and, kill you. And that's just bad RNG. So that's this fight, and if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and comment, subscribe.